Good evening, Scouts. My name is Marianne Grigorchuk. I am Alex's mom, and I do the Family Life Merit Badge. I'm one of the counselors for that. This is one of my favorite merit badges. For those of you that don't know, my undergrad is in psychology, and my master's is actually in human development and family studies. So I've done a lot of studying on families, and I've been working with families for over 25 years in a number of capacities. I enjoy working with families. I like working with young adults and teenagers. Those are my favorite, and that's what I do now. And so that's why I love doing this merit badge. I love talking to you guys about what your idea of a good family is, a good parent, what your role is, and how you can strengthen your family. And as you look ahead one day, long way away, maybe when you have your own family, and how you define that, how you're going to strengthen your family. So let's get started. Tonight, I'm just going to go over the introduction. On the Google page, the Google Classroom page, there's some basic information. You should have your cyber chip. If you don't, I'd like for you to get that, but if you don't, it's okay. Just make sure you know the rules of being on here. Make sure you know that if you email me or text me, and we're gonna go over that again in just a second, that you need to copy someone on it, okay? So let me share my screen, and we're gonna go over the first Google slide presentation. Let's do that. Whoops. Hold on, I can't get to my button. So this is the Family Life Merit Badge. Let me minimize me here. This is my contact information, my email, and my phone number. Again, if you need to reach me, please be sure you're copying a parent on the text or the email, or a scout leader, but I prefer a parent or guardian because this is the Family Life and I want them informed of what we're doing. I will be sending them, copying them emails when I send information out, because sometimes we are later on talking about some sensitive subjects, drugs, alcohol. You're going to be having some family meetings talking about some sensitive subjects, and I want your parents to understand what's coming. And if they have any questions, to please contact me. Why this merit badge is so important? One, family is a basic unit of society. It's important to individuals and communities. We know that the roles in families are changing. Families look very different. Societies are more complex, and therefore the families are adapting. That's what we do as human beings in a society, is we adapt to fit. What is important, and has always been important, is strengthening the family, understanding your role and your family's roles, and important ways that you can help strengthen them. We're going to talk about that, and you're going to get creative and come up with ideas about that, okay? There are lots of things we do in our family, and I'll give examples. Like we have Friday movie night, we have Saturday game nights. My husband and I have a marriage meeting every Sunday morning that's just us to talk about what's going on in the family. So there's lots of things we do within our family to help strengthen. And you probably do that in your family and don't even realize what you're doing in your family to strengthen it, as well as your guardians and parents. Some of the things you're going to accomplish in this merit badge, you're going to be demonstrating what a family is, how family members affect one another, how to plan a family project, how to conduct a family meeting, what an effective parent is, and how to be a positive contributor to your family. And we're going to start big with that one, with your first couple tasks that you're going to start working on, because they take a little bit of time. So we're going to start working on that to help you get a jump on them. Some of the requirements is the merit badge, reading the merit badge pamphlet or book. We'll go over that material, so you don't need to buy it. You can check it out, but I've given you a link on the Google Classroom post, the first post I put in there. There is a link to it because they are online and you can see them online. There's also the workbook. This is what you're going to need to help guide you. I recommend you either fill it out online by typing into it if that's what you're most comfortable, or printing it out and writing in it. But eventually you are going to need to get me a copy of it. You can scan it or email it to me if you're typing into it. Also, the biggest thing is participation. You're going to need to participate. I want to know what you're learning. I want to know the conversations you're having at home, how things are going with the tasks that you're doing, and tracking your progress and giving me feedback. Okay? If you have a setback, hey, you know, especially in today's time with the pandemic, hey, someone got sick in my family, we couldn't get to our family project this weekend, it's going to be another couple weeks, that's fine. Just let me know what's going on. That's not a big deal. To get started, we're going to work on number 3 because this is the longest, the requirement number 3, the longest one you're going to have to track. These are the chores. This is you contributing to your family. Remember, we just talked about how you're going to learn to contribute to your family. You probably are already contributing to your family, I hope. But I want you to look at 5 chores that you can do daily or weekly and track them. Again, this is the longest part of the merit badge, so be consistent in tracking them. Put this somewhere where you can track it regularly, the refrigerator, your mirror in the bathroom, I don't care. I want you to do chores that benefit your family as a whole, not chores that just benefit you. Homework is not a chore. Brushing your teeth is not a chore. In my book, making your bed is not a chore. These are things you should be doing and benefit you. I want to see things like lawn care, laundry, cleaning, pet care, meal prep. Give you some examples. Alex, who some of you know, he cooks dinner for us every Wednesday night. He takes out the trash once a week. He takes out the trash several times from the kitchen, but he collects all the trash in the house once a week and gathers it for his dad to take to the dump. He also helps with cutting the grass. He is the primary caretaker of our pet. So that gives you some examples of how his chores benefit us and help us as a family. After your first week of tracking the chores, if you've already started this, that's fine. Go ahead and send them to me. I just want to make sure you're on the right track. I would hate for you to do this for 90 days and then I find out you've been putting brush your teeth down and that doesn't count, okay? Most of you have already touched base with you and let you know kind of what I'm looking for, but just let me know what your chores are so I can see how you're doing and what they are. And again, as far as the chore tracking, you do not have to use this document that comes with the workbook. You can use an Excel spreadsheet. You can do your Google documents, however you want to do it. I don't care as long as I see that you're tracking weekly what you're doing, okay? I'm not very picky about that. Want you to have fun. Sorry for my typo on this page. I will do my best to make this as fun as possible and active as possible, even though we're virtual. I do like being face-to-face with you on this. And I'll tell you some little stories from past classes of why as we go along, but I really want to see you engage as much as possible virtually, and I want you to be creative. And lastly, one of my favorite quotes, family is the most important thing in the world. I believe this wholeheartedly. I wouldn't have a master's degree in it if I didn't. And all the work I've done in the last 25 years, you are extremely valuable to your family. And I hope that you will find that out during this merit badge. And I can't wait to see some of the things you share with me. Okay. All right, let's exit out of here. And go back to my screen if I can get it to get bigger. I can't get it to get bigger. Hold on, my computer's acting up on me. And nope, we don't want to share. I can't get it to open me bigger. Sorry, it's acting funny. I don't know why. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Or for this video. I'm going to post one more, and that's going to be your start. And then we'll check in a couple weeks about how you're doing with the tasks that I've given you and the conversations you're having with your family. And then we'll move on from there. Okay? Thank you. Bye.